welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome. My name's Georgia. So today is actually my birthday. So me and my mum have decided to come for a little shop. First stop is breakfast at Cafe Rouge, because there is never a birthday I go without pancakes. I have dropped Tony off at the hospital today and he's having another big op, so I thought it'd be a great opportunity to vlog today so he can have a little look back on it as well. If you watched my last video, you will know now that I'm having a baby girl and we are going to do some baby shopping for today. So I have no idea what I need. First time mum, so I have bought some reinforcements. So I bought my mother to help me pick for my daughter what sort of things I need. So yeah, if you want to see what I get up to and what I end up buying, I really hope it's not too much, then please continue watching. First stop, mother's on a mission. Oh, two mothers on a mission now, I suppose.
A strong express milk in the fridge. Oh right, so you can put it in the fridge.
What are they for?
Easy seal, leak proof, pre-sterilised, double walled for extra strength. It's for storing express breast milk in the fridge or freezer.
Okay.
There's never anything like it.
Sod that, I'll get a glass bottle, stick that back in there.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So we've come and look at breast pumps. The Tommy Teepee is on half price at the moment, which is a really good price for it. So we've picked up this one, Mum. Show the camera. And voila, and it's pink as well, perfect for what we need.
Oh, it's got a back in that one. This has got an electric steriliser, a bottle and food warmer, and insulated bottle bags, 4 anti-colic bottles, 4 9 ounce ones, a bottle and treat brush, 4 milk transfers, a soother, and a pair of tongs.
That the Tommy Teepee one again?
Yeah.
So we have just popped in a few shops to get some maternity wear, as my bump is starting to get bigger. And as it's a really hot day, we've stopped off for some little boost drinks, haven't we?
Green juice.
What you went for? Green juice. I went for a fruit. What did I go for? Super fruit berry.
Yeah, super fruit thing.
Something. These will be nice and refreshing. We're going to head on down to John Lewis now, aren't we, Mum?
Yeah.
Yep. Was that the pram we had?
Well, no.
So we've got all the bottles and bits in here as well. The good thing about John Lewis as well is, if you don't know, they do have like a nursery advice section. So it's a really big range. So this is the bag that we've seen, changing bag. I don't want to get it now because I feel like it's not one of those things you buy first. I feel like you need to have a shop about, especially as I don't really know what needs to go in it. But it's got a little front pouch here. Again, I have no idea. So if there's any mums out there, please tell me what to fill with this. Then inside, it's got a changing mat that comes with it.
There we go.
That one there. It's got a little place for your bottle, and then in the back, if you spin it round, so obviously you can add handles to this bit as well, but under here it zips. So I'm guessing these little pouches here that you could put like towel kin, nappies, wipes. I mean, I don't know if that's what, again, mums do put in these things. I am, as we all know, first time mum, and then we also have a 30-year-old time mum here.
Far different in my day.
But yeah, I just love the colour of this, and I think that would match my pram as well. But yeah, this one is, what is it, $69.99, so I don't think that's too bad for quality, because it's one of these ones you could just wash down as well. But out of all of the other ones, I'm not getting any more vibes out of these. This is definitely my favourite so far, and I did look at that one online before we came in here. So we're just doing a little pit stop for some lunch. So I've taken Mum to my favourite ever restaurant. Where are we at, Mum?
What's it called? The old sushi.
Yeah, she was saying so sushi earlier. So obviously I'm pregnant, I can't have the fish today, but I have ordered some veggie bits and a lot of chicken as well we've ordered. So yeah, I'm still really excited to see if it craves any of my craves? See if it satisfies any of my cravings, because I really want sushi at the moment. So yeah, just on a little pit stop with my Mum. Are you excited? What are you most excited to try?
Chicken curry.
Chicken
it's called.
Katsu curry we ordered, didn't we? Oh, that's so cute. Except it's not for a girl. This is the sort of cot I like. You see what I mean?
That's
Like, just looks
£1,000 for a whole nursery. Cheap.
I don't think that's that bad. Oh, it's got the drawer underneath as well. Can you see what I mean by this though? I really like how it just sort of slays out. It just looks a bit more girly. Oh my god, it's doing it automatically. It's fancy, isn't it? Go on, press some of the buttons. What functions has it got?
On there? That's the wave one. Rockabye. Stop.
So really easy to use then, Mum.
Well, probably for someone not like me, yeah. Got music on it as well.
This is so cute. Oh, I've got to write thing with elephants at the moment.
The little dream things. Put more blanket and just play.
Oh, I've not got one of these yet.
Yeah. We bought Danielle one of them when she had the baby.
Oh.
Love that one.
Mum, hang on, wait. You're like this. So you know what they're called? Do you know what they're called?
Yeah, they're called I don't know.
So they're called a gym, aren't they?
Yeah, baby gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony had in his head like dumbbells for a gym. So I have finally got back and got around to vlogging the bits that I did get on my shopping trip. There are a few other bits that I have picked up along the way with regards to baby, so I've added that into this as well, just because this is my sort of first mummy vlog, I suppose, of bits and bobs that I have bought. So the very first thing that I have bought was, I got this on Amazon. It's a fetal Doppler. So these are really, really good for listening to baby's heartbeat. So it comes like this, and you have to get some ultrasound gel with it as well. Don't mind little Clivey today in my vlog. So you have to get some ultrasound gel with it as well. And what you do is you put this all over your tummy, and then you go through with this, and then you turn it on. And you can hear baby's heartbeat. I'll try. Yes. So I will leave the link to that below. One of the things that I obviously wanted to get first, which I felt was a necessity, is bottles. So although I would like to breastfeed, it's not always the case, or if I go back to work a little bit quicker than expected, obviously baby's going to need a bottle, or if I'm sleeping and daddy's looking after her, then it's just going to be easier. So the bottles that we have gone with are the Tommy Teepee bottles, and these ones are brilliant. They've got like a little stripe in the middle, and the colour tells you like if it's the right temperature for the baby. So it's saying it's an award-winning breast-like tea, draws air away from the milk, and it's anti-colic bottles. So obviously I'm first-time mum, I have no idea. I've been recommended these by so many mums now. So we've just got, to start with, we've just got the 2 bottles of these. So I don't know what the difference is between these. So I've got the 150ml bottles, and then I've also got the slightly larger bottles at 260. So obviously depending on age, how thirsty girl is, again I've no idea, but I've got the 2 slightly different sizes just there. The next thing we got was the bottle sterilizer. Now, we and my mum were literally like the blind leading the blind looking for these sterilizers. I didn't really do any research before I went. We just sort of said, oh, let's go shopping for baby, now we know what she is. And I had some ideas of what we needed, but we didn't think we were going to get as much as what we actually did. So my mum picks up this massive steamer, which is like a £200 steamer. You plug it into the wall. She was like, I'm pretty sure this is what you need. And there was all these types of different bottles, and I had heard of a lot of people saying that they were sticking things in the microwave now. So I was sort of saying, I don't know, is it a microwavable bottle we need? Or I had no clue whatsoever. So we're sat there with this massive kit with all these bottles in it and this steamer, and I think again it was a Tommy Teepee one, so we got all this in Boots, and there was an offer on the Tommy Teepee, which is amazing. So we've got quite a few discounts, but luckily we had this lady just look at us and could see that we were struggling, come up to us and said, I would not buy that one, it is no good. Basically, this lady has 3 kids. She said that the one that we had picked up, which was the steamer, she said you haven't got time to be faffing about waiting for that to sterilise your bottles. She said that she uses a microwavable one. You pop them in and you put it on for 4 minutes and your bottles are ready to use again. Sorry, you may be able to hear Clive diving through all of my stuff. So this is the one that we went with. So again, like I said, it is the micro steam. So it's a microwave sterilizer. And it keeps bottles sterile for 24 hours. And yeah, you pop it in for 4 minutes and they come out sterilised. So it loads up to 4 bottles and the accessories. So yeah, I'm guessing you just literally just wash the bottles and then chuck them in the microwave. So again, we've got the Tommy Teepee one just to match in with everything. Again, I heard this was a good brand, no other reason, and it was on offer. So we picked up that one. Sticking with the Tommy Teepee brand at the moment, like I said, they were on offer, so I did get some good discounts. This one in particular is the breast pump. So again, like I said, I would like my daughter to have breast milk if possible. I know my mum breastfed all 3 of us children, and I just think you get so many good health benefits out of it for the child. And let's face it, it's free, isn't it? Straight out of me. So I would like to breastfeed, but like I said, that I have bought a pump as well. So I've just got the single pump. I didn't really fancy having the dual pump and being sat there being milked like a cow. I'm happy to do one boob at a time. Again, this is the Tommy Teepee one. I think this should have been like £135 or something, but we got it for 67, so a really, really good one in Boots at the moment. It's got a little controller with it and a little USB. I don't really know how this works. I can't say anything more on it other than it looked good in comparison to some of the other ones because it's the electrical one. It's not like a hand manual, I suppose, a manual pump. So yeah, it just says no need to plug it in once your unit is charged. Cushion silicone cup that's gentle on your breast. Choose the massage or express setting. Yeah, so I just picked up one of those as well. One thing that my sister-in-law has bought me, now a lot of this that is in the vlog is going to be from my sister-in-law, so Auntie Amy has been very, very busy. She knows exactly what children need. I have not, so she's been amazing. She's gone out and got a few bits for our daughter already, and one thing she did pick up, which I had no idea that this was even a thing, and again, for new mums that have got no idea, so for me, I'm still not 100% geared up, or I don't know what the hell I'm going to do when they hand me my daughter in the hospital and think, oh god, I've got to come home and raise her now. So again, it's Tommy Teepee brand. I'm going to stick with the Tommy Teepee just to start off with, but it's this little it's called a grow egg. Now I don't know if you can see this, but it's got 4 different colours at the bottom, and the different colours tell you the temperature in the room, so it lights up. So whatever colour it lights up, once you've plugged it in, it tells you like the different sort of heats that it is, and what tog that you should be dressing your child in for sleeping in, which I think is a really good idea. Like, obviously, I suppose when you get round to it, like, you're going to know what your child needs and things, but again, for new mums that have got no idea, like, or panicking that their child's too hot, too cold, this is perfect. It tells you what tog sleeping bag that they need to be in, following the light. So I think that's a really cute little thing to go in her room, and keeping an eye on temperature as well, just to keep us nice and safe. Like, our daughter is due in December, so I'm guessing that it's going to be a little bit chillier in December. So it'd be great, so I understand what she needs to keep herself nice and warm and safe. Again, another one of Auntie Amy, which I absolutely adore. This was on my list of things to buy. So again, it's not an essential, but I really wanted it. Is the little healthcare kit. So it's got 9 baby essentials. I wouldn't necessarily call all of these essentials. Like, it's got digital thermometer, so I think that's really quite handy. Nasal something, and I think that's to, like, if the baby's really snotty, I think it's to, like, de-snot the child. I don't know. Got a little toothbrush in there, some scissors, some nail clippers, a little comb and a little brush. I don't know if you can see it on here. They are so, so cute. And obviously, because I'm having a girl, I'll just be sat there brushing her hair. Even when she comes out, she might only have like a couple. I'll just be there brushing her head. Little emery board, and it all comes in this little case as well. So yeah, she can start her pampering from a young age. Yeah, so I did slowly start to pick up a few bits and bobs as well, and one that someone has told me I desperately need is breast pads. So these are just from Boots. I think it's obviously for when you're breastfeeding, or even before, I have no idea. If you're getting leakage, so you just pop them in your bra, and yeah, saves any embarrassing moments, I suppose. I just picked up a box of those just so I'm ready for if I need them. Another one off Auntie Amy. Like I said, she's going to be in this vlog quite a bit. She's bought me a nice little swaddle blanket, and it's grey, so the nursery is going to be grey with hints of pink in it as well. But she said that these are really good for sort of like obviously swaddling them. And the best thing that I love about this one is it's got how-to on the side of it. So it literally has a step-by-step guide, I don't know if you can see that, of how to wrap them up, which is just perfect for me. A little thing that I picked up from Mamas and Papas. So we went in there to have a little look at all of the furniture for the nursery, and I think we have chosen to go with the grey set that had the oak around the top. Again, my husband hasn't seen it yet, so we will get him up there to have a little look at some point. But my mum just fell in love with it, and I think she ran in there quicker than I did, to be honest with you. But yeah, sticking with like a few of the grey themes as well, I've picked up this little frame. It's so cute, and you just put your scan picture in here. So it's got some little teddy bears, and then yeah, you just put your scan picture in there. So I just need to choose which scan picture that I like best, and which you can see her clearer on, really. So this was £12 from Mums and Papas, and I just thought that was really cute, just to go in her nursery. We are slowly going to start stocking up on what everybody tells us to get loads of, which is nappies. So after speaking to a lot of mums and people I know that have had children now, everyone has recommended the Aldi nappies. So when we were doing our food shop, I said, right, let's just get a couple of packs, and each time we do a food shop, we'll grab some in so we know we're stocked up just for when we come out of hospital, because obviously the first few days we're probably not going to want to go anywhere. So I've just got these ones, which are the newborn ones. So we've got a couple packs of these, and then I don't really know how big my baby's going to be. Like, I've got quite a big bump, and my husband was like a £10 baby, so our baby might not even be in newborn stuff for very long, so we don't want to buy too much newborn stuff. So yeah, we just stuck with a couple of packs of these nappies. And we were super impressed with how much they were. So you get 24 in here, and it was 79p. So you just can't go wrong, really. So we're just going to start to slowly pick up packs of those ones. So then another few presents off of Auntie Amy. So Auntie Amy is a school teacher, so of course she was going to be the first person to buy our daughter some books. So we have got a variety of books here. So if I will spread them all out. Now I'm not too sure where she's picked these up from. I have a feeling that they might be from the works. I'm not 100% sure, and I think it's rude to ask. But I think they are from the works. But there's just some really cute ones like I love my daddy, I love my mummy. And then she's just picked up some little stories as well. So you've got like a little one about a bear, dinosaurs, night ones, sea lions, I'm guessing, and then like a little mermaid one as well. So yeah, just some cute little stories, and they've obviously got pictures in, which is great because I hate reading, so I reckon I can manage that of an evening. A little thing I did get from Boots is some micellar water. This was just for myself. I love this just for taking my makeup off with before I go in with my prescribed cleanser. It's really gentle, and also if I'm ever doing my makeup and I do my eyes first and I ever get fallout from my eyes, it's quite nice just to go underneath the eye with. Yeah, just when I'm doing my makeup. So I got one of those. And then the brand that my cousin uses quite a lot for baby bits is called the My Little Coco. So you can get this online, or you can get it in Boots as well. So I just picked up the, what was it called? Bump belly oil. So it's suitable for obviously mums ready to go. It's vegan friendly and cruelty free as well. So anyone that is a vegan or is looking for that in a product, that this has got that as well. And it's just going to help with any stretch marks. So I'm going to start rubbing this in because I must admit I haven't really been doing that. But as I'm starting to get a lot bigger now, this will be lovely. And I think she said that she gets on really well with it, so I'm probably going to stick with this brand as well when it comes to sort of like baby lotion and things like that as well. But I just wanted to try it on the oil first on myself before I went and stock bought everything. Something that isn't baby related, but me and my mum saw it in John Lewis, and I picked it up and she had to buy it for me, was this little mug. I just love a good mug for cups of tea, chai lattes in the morning. It's my jam. So this one's got a little French bulldog on it, and I absolutely fell in love with it. So she picked this one up for me. £6. It's fine china, microwave and dishwasher safe as well. From John Lewis. But I just thought that was a really cute little mug. I do love my French bulldog mugs. Another little thing that wasn't for baby, but for me on my little shopping trip, was a little Molten Brown. I love Molten Brown. I think it just smells amazing. It's really nourishing on the skin and just feels very luxury, like you're in like a spa environment when you're in a shower. Now I had a little one of these in a gift set that I got for Christmas, and I normally go for the pink pepper pod. I just love that one. But I smelt this one and I really liked it, so I went back in and got it. So this is the Flora Luminaire one. So it's a little bit more girly than what I normally go for. Like I said, I normally go for pink pepper pod, which has got more of like a spice to it. But you know, it's really lovely. So I've picked up this one so I can have a nice little shower, lather myself up, and then stick my oil on after. So the next part of my first mum haul, I suppose, is actually a bit of clothing. So the first little bit that we have got for our little girl, again, this is from Auntie Amy. It's super cute. Me and Auntie Amy love Disney, and she saw this in H&M and fell in love with it. So it's like a little, you can see it's got little Minnies and Mickeys on it, and then the front's like the ears, little bow. It's just like a little dress. So this is super cute. She's got it in so it's 4 to 6 months, so that would be really cute coming into next sort of spring for her. Some little tights and some little pink boots, I reckon. But yeah, that's super cute. We also got these blankets off Auntie Amy. Now these are handmade by someone she knows, and they're like little patchwork quilts. So as you can see, they're just little patchwork quilts. So we've got one there, and she said they're great for just keeping around the house if you want to change a nappy or something. But this one's cute as well. I like this where it's all the pastels. It's got a little bunny on there as well. But yeah, she said if you just keep them about, if you need to change her anywhere, you can just get one of these out and change her on that. So they're quite handy to have extras. And then I'm now at the stage where I'm in maternity wear. So I tried to get away with not buying maternity wear for quite a while, because I just thought that unless you're got like an established bump, you just look really frumpy or just look fat and that you've put on weight. Whereas now I've got an established bump, which I would say you can see quite clearly that I am pregnant, not just I've put on a few pounds after getting married. I am in maternity wear now. So the first one I bought was this dress. Now this was from Next, and it is just all black. So it's a black maxi dress, and then it's got this little bit here that's flappy. But the best thing about this is it is a maternity dress. Like I said, it's a maxi dress. It is a maternity dress, but also once you have had a baby, this flap comes up, and then it's got a section here so that you can breastfeed with it as well, so you can have it for after. So like I said, that's like that. I'm not showing this very well. Obviously it's like this, and then this flap just comes up here. You've got a little hole so you can pop your boob out, feed baby, back down, job's a good 'un. I also got one of these dresses. Now this is from H&M. I've got it in black already, so that's what I was wearing when I actually did the shop. So I got it in sage green as well. So it's literally just like a little, I suppose like a little T here, and then it just goes out over the bump. So I added a little belt with these, just so that it really did accentuate my bump a little bit more and just added a little bit to it. But I really, really like this sage green colour. I just think it adds a little bit of something different. And I'm really just trying not to buy all black clothing, so otherwise all I wear is black. My sister had also been in to H&M and saw these shorts and picked up a couple of pairs of shorts for me. So they are just sort of like pink shorts. So this is like the waistband, but then inside you have like a bump support that obviously comes out to obviously stretch around your bump. So these, I think she got them on offer, and they were only like a £5 each. But I mean, I must admit, I have got to go back into the shop because they left the tag on. So on this one, I have got to go back into the shop. But they're just nice and easy wear. It's been really, really hot weather. Not really had anything to wear, or nothing fits me. So these will be perfect. So like I said, I've got a pink pair, and then she also got them in this stripy colour for me, and it's got the white waistband to go underneath. But yeah, just your basic sort of shorts, I would say. I also got a pair of denim shorts. I think they're in the wash because I've already worn them, because I did do this like haul a few weeks ago. But it's the same sort of thing where this is obviously the band, and they're just a denim pair of shorts, and again they were from H&M. So I also got this dress. Now excuse me because it is creased. I have worn it to work already, and 7 of my work colleagues all said they loved it. And where was it from? It's not a maternity dress, it is just out of the standard range, but where it's really flowy, I thought I'd get away with it. So it's just this sort of little pinafore sort of dress, and then it ties up at the back. So that bit ties up at the back, and then it just flows down. Then it's got this lovely detailing at the bottom. It's not a maxi dress, I'd say it's more of a midi dress. And then it's got a really like stretchy back as well. So I thought, although it's not a maternity dress, I've got loads of room in here. And this was from Accessorize. So I just picked up the large. The large is like a 16 to 18. So I thought then I've got loads of room in it. But you can just tie it around the back so that your top half is still in. But yeah, I really, really love this one. And like I said, all of my work colleagues were super, super lovely to me when I did pop it on. I then have just found in the bottom of my bags, I completely forgot that I had these ones, but my sister picked these ones up for us. This would be Auntie Claire. So she's just picked up these little socks, and it just literally just says, "I love my mum. I love my mum. I love my dad." These are from H&M as well. They are 86% organic cotton, so I think that's pretty good, isn't it? But yeah, we haven't really sort of thought of things like that. We've got loads of baby grows, but not like other things that they need, like vests or tights or socks or anything like that, really. So we need to do our list and see how much we've actually ticked off of said list. I think that is the end of my haul. I think that's everything I've got in this one. So thank you for watching my first ever mummy haul, I suppose. Like I said, I would love it if you've got advice for me, things that you didn't get told you needed but really desperately needed or felt that were really important, or equally if you've bought things and thought I did not need to buy that but I was told I needed to. Please let me know, because it's always good to share. And like I said, I've got no idea. I think in my head I've been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, and now I've got to come to it where I've actually got to start making sure I have everything ready for my daughter for when she arrives. So yeah, I am slowly getting through my list. But yes, thank you so much for watching my channel. If you liked this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you on my next video.